I make puppets, or to be more precise, marionettes.
Hey guys, say hello, hey for the camera. Yeah, you do. Oh, you're so handsome. Look at that. Let's shake hands. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah.
I chose to make marionettes because in this day and age, with everyone's eyes so conditioned to computer-generated imagery, I thought it might have greater impact on the audience to witness something handcrafted. Something, moreover, that has a very deep tradition. We first find puppetry in ancient Egypt around 1800 BCE. Puppet, which is to say, a figurine that is somehow manipulated for theatrical effect. Ancient Greeks and Romans also staged puppet shows in which narratives of traditional myth were imparted. During the medieval era, the church used puppetry as a means for spreading the Gospels, hence the Mary in marionette. This tradition fused with the popular Venetian theatrical movement known as Commedia dell'arte, which eventually evolved into the puppet theaters of Punch and Judy in England and the Guignol of France. Television revolutionized the art of puppetry, culminating in the phenomenal successes of the children's educational series Sesame Street and the political satire Spitting Image. Before moving to Africa, or Ethiopia to be more precise, in the year 2001, I had had a fairly interesting career in New York as a three-dimensional illustrator, wherein a considerable portion of my assignments were political in nature. Amazingly, I've been doing portraits of presidential candidate Joseph Biden since 1987. Although I'd made literally hundreds of dimensional characters and had assisted on a number of stop-frame animations, I had never actually created a marionette before. And boy, was I in for a challenge. In addition to the obvious skills of sculpting, storyboard drafting, set making, prop making, carpentry, lighting, directing, photography, voiceover, etc., 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 marionette making requires a surprising degree of engineering skill, believe it or not. But surely, the hardest skill of all to master is that of learning how to manipulate the character. It's one thing to take a block of wood and carve a likeness, but it's really quite another to bring some element of life to it. Now I'm hoping that all this effort will soon culminate in my one-man marionette theatrical production of Puttin on the Ritz, starring none other than Joseph Biden and Donald Trump. In person. Well, sort of.